Over here in the red, we have our Terran player. He lost the first series. Can he make it through this one?
There he is.
There he is. Over here in the blue, we have the champion of the Intel Extreme Masters Tournament,
Tate Ace.
Think about Ace, he's really got pocket jacks.
That's tricky, Tasteless.
Yeah.
What a sneaky snake.
Sneaky snakes. You want to here's the funniest. Can a snake have a list? Yep. Now, oh, and also thank you Intel and G-Skill and Coca-Cola. You guys are the best. Coca-Cola, because of you, I stopped drinking water. Now, this is a very large map. That doesn't mean in this matchup that it necessarily favors one race over another. It depends a lot on how do they choose to play this out.
Well, you know, I really like this map for the matchup. It's so gigantic. Taking 3 bases is pretty easy. But it seems so far to be a little bit harder for Terran. And I think a lot of that has to do with the huge distance in between them, because for Terran to get truly aggressive against Protoss here, Protoss should have enough time to slow them down
to recover and stuff.
Whereas,
well, you know, here's my take on it. Is a lot of it depends also where you're expanding, because medevacs on this map suddenly become very difficult to deal with, especially once Protoss has over 3 bases, which more than likely will happen on this map. Medevacs are dangerous. Now, what Protoss can do is they can use the warp prisms, warp and sonic storm, you know, and damage expansions. That way, we've seen Big Sun, Zenith, you know, the whack-a-mole Protoss. Yeah, sort of the defining point of that. But yeah, I mean, it depends. It depends on what kind of unit combination they go for too. This is a map where I personally wouldn't go for Colossus tech.
Yeah, I would.
I'd just skip it or get it.
I'm
after
all about
Templar
Templars,
tech.
man.
Yeah, it's because you're an Archon.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, just read your mind. Should be a psychologist, psychologist, mind reader.
A mind reader.
Mind reader.
All right, Stargate being made. Proxy. And this is against 2 barracks tech from Virus.
Now,
Virus putting some pressure on.
We usually see with the 2 barracks tech, what they want to do is make sure that their command center is planted before the Nexus is started.
Yeah.
That's usually the idea behind it. It's not like Season 1 where they're like, cross their fingers, like, my strategy is, I hope he doesn't have force field at the ramp.
Yeah. You don't want to see
that. You
that.
just gave my brain an injury doing that.
Well, Stim is on the way. Concussive shells are done. Ace has 2 zealots and a sentry at the top of his ramp. Another sentry is in production. He's going to have to use his force fields just right, but this is a pretty long rush distance.
Now, is he going to get a void
wow.
right? Oh, he spotted it.
It is found.
He does kill off the. He does kill off the SCP before he starts the void ray, just so the guy sort of in the dark. Generally, we see void rays in proxy situations, but still, it's just a good idea.
Yep.
Something to keep him in the dirt.
Now, the Void Ray is going to pop out pretty soon. Ace is chasing those units that are going to take out his proxy Stargate with Zealots and a Sentry.
Uh-oh.
Base is under attack.
Nice little proxy pylon there. Now he's going for this. Is the Void Ray going to pop out, though?
I think so, just barely.
Yes. Oh, my God. Last second right there.
3 Marines, though, Tasteless.
He needs to get those Marines.
And this is an ill-fated Void Ray.
Well, this is disastrous because this means the timing of that rush. The Void Ray is sort of the centerpiece of that rush.
Quite true, but he saves the Stargate, Tasteless, and does have a proxy pylon that no one sees.
I see it. Now there's a bunker coming up here, but the problem is, I mean, if he warps in these units in the back, that bunker might not be as useful. He really needs to get that SCD.
You know, actually right now, Virus, no way he's going to die this. He's got Stim, he's got more than enough units. Ace His rushes are not working. They are just simply not working, Tasteless. A Void Ray has been produced.
Uh-oh.
Virus going to see exactly what's going on here.
The problem is those are just Zealots. Those are not going to be good as Marauders.
Pretty slow Zealots at that.
All right, this is a completely botched attack. Now he's charging this up on the command center.
Yep. And just running the Zealots by. Those are going to be to try to take out Marines so that his Void Ray can continue its shenanigans in the main base.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, this is a complete disaster.
Yeah, this is what we call falling apart.
Yep. And whenever I play Terran and somebody does this to me, I'm just sitting there on my computer like, no, nothing can stop me.
I'm invincible.
I'm invincible.
Well, during all this, our Protoss player hasn't been doing nothing. He has gone and made an expansion. Not up yet, of course. The Void Ray just trying to do something, but pretty much just doing nothing.
You know, I got to be critical of the way Ace is not. He's not focusing always on get a structure first to get that charged up. He's spent a lot of time attacking SCVs. You could just get that thing. There you go. Oh, nice Void Ray juggling there. Very good. Sort of holding our breath here.
Seeing how much he can actually kill this Void Ray.
Yeah. Don't do it. It's not worth it.
And his Stargate's going to be taken out as well.
All right, I think Virus should win this in the next, few minutes if he just goes for a timing attack. There are a lot of sentries, but we need more than just that.
We will have to see. If he just goes for, let's say, Marines and Marauders and just go, try to kill Ace, and Ace prepares specifically for that, he should be able to stop it. He does have a ton of sentries right now, and that is quite key in killing off a Terran army. Having Psystorm and or Colossi, then he should be able to hold, and the game could go very long.
And the factory's going to come out, so I think what he's going to do is he's actually going to get a very clear look at what is inside the front of the Protoss' base and sort of make a decision from there. Having that Immortal in the army is going to make a pretty big difference.
Yeah, that's going to be able to take down any Marauders very easily. But Tasteless, it's drop time. Temple Archives is on the way. If he can take no damage and get those up, it's going to be in a great spot. His third base is going up as well.
Here in the shadows. Apparently he's there in the shadows.
And Ace kind of knows it's coming.
Uh-oh.
Plenty of Stalkers, and taking that out's huge!
I cannot believe it didn't drop that behind the smoke screen.
In the meantime, stops this other drop, and suddenly things are looking up for Ace. That was pretty sloppy, losing that dropship like that.
Well, I don't agree with the real decision-making pattern from Virus. Once you're this ahead, I mean, he's playing it like they're dead even. Doing those, multiple drops in different areas. I don't know if that's even the best way to go about doing it.
You want to try to split up their armies and make them send the wrong amounts of units to different locations and everything, but when all their units are in their main base, you have to be careful with things, because in theory they should be able to stop anything you're doing. Nice little wall there. Just wants to slow this down. Get some more rounds in. 130 supply.
Templars are out.
Virus.
Chrono boosting Psionic Storm.
Some more force fields going up.
He trying to bait him into force fielding? I don't know why Virus did that.
Well,
all right.
Here we go. He's scared of this amount of units, and the factory taking a lot of hits from those Stalkers, which is stopping him from hurting Virus's army. Now, it looks like Virus might be able to just roll him over here, Tasteless. Not a lot of units left for Ace. Psystorm is out, though. I think it's
for this. I do believe it's going to be too late here.
Good amount of damage done, but when just Stalkers are left, Aces, Marines, and Marauders, you can clean them up pretty easily. And even though Ace holds, some significant damage has been done. The Templars are gone.
There aren't really any sentries here to keep him in force field, so he has to take on the army head on. Probes are coming out, and this is only going to buy him time. I think the inevitable is about to occur here. More reinforcements on the way. Look at that. Yeah, okay.
Some pretty good micro. Charge is done, but he does have +1 on these Marines and Marauders. And
Chimeric Amulet is halfway done. Yeah. So I don't think that's going to be enough time. I mean,
no, he's taking too much damage. I mean, right now, 52 supply against 130. Yeah, right, LOL. Virus easily taking this game.
Yep, that's it, GG.
You know, it was risky choices in the early game from Ace. Virus capitalizing.